Hey guys, it's Teresa Shea from FlyFierceFab, and in today's video I'm coming at you with a review on the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation along with my updated Flawless Face Foundation routine. I like that, Flawless Face Foundation routine. We gonna rock with it. That's gonna be the title. First things first, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, girl, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you never miss another new video from me. Okay, so this is not my first time trying this foundation. If you've been following me on Instagram and Snapchat, which you should be, all my handles are FlyFierceFab, I'm not hard to find. I tried this foundation when it first came out. I ordered it from Sephora and I got the shade lighter than this. So that was Chocolate Mousse. I will insert a picture so you guys can see what that looked like on my face. And it wasn't bad, it was just a little light for me. Like, it was really close to my skin tone, and I personally prefer to purchase foundations that are a little bit darker than I am, and then I sort of make everything work with like my highlight and contour, and that's how I bring it all together. The foundation itself, you can purchase it on Sephora's website, if it's still in stock in your shade, sis, for $40. You can also purchase it online on the Huda Beauty website. The thing is, with the Huda Beauty website, when I looked at like their shipping and return policies, because it's important to do that before you make a purchase, it says that with the makeup products that they are final sale. So I wanted to wait and get it on Sephora instead because they have a really great return policy, and if something doesn't work for me, I can return it without a problem, because my local Sephora's do not have the Huda Beauty foundation in store. I strictly had to go by reviews, the chart that they put up on the site, and I'm just looking at it online to find my shade. So on the Sephora app, I'm looking at the Huda Beauty foundation, and it says it's full coverage, which it definitely is, and that is why I really love this foundation. It says that it's good for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin types. I am an oily girl, especially in my T-zone, and this foundation works really great for me, and it's been long lasting. So it definitely passes the test for oily skin. And then it says it has a natural finish. I feel like it's matte but still has that sort of natural satin finish. It doesn't look super matte and flat, if that makes sense. That's another thing that I love about this foundation. So in this tutorial, I'm really just focusing like on my face makeup. You're not gonna see how I like do my brows and how I did my eyeshadow. I'm really just focusing on my face. And yeah, that's enough chit chat. Let's get into this tutorial. Okay, so the first step in my foundation routine is priming my face. I'm now liking to start with like an under eye cream. This one is by Belief. It's called the Moisturizing Eye Balm. It's kind of expensive, girl, but now that we are on like mid-20s and things, like I gotta start thinking about things like prevention, because I know black don't crack, but we ain't trying to like chip, chisel, settle, none of that. So that's why I'm liking this under eye cream. It gives me a really smooth, even area underneath my eyes. When I apply my makeup, it looks nice. Then I just use a matte primer in my T-zone, which was the Becca, and then the MAC primer everywhere else on my face where I don't get oily. It just gives me like a nice smooth finish. Okay, so now to color correct, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. This is the one in Deep, I believe. And I just used the coral shade in there to color correct any areas of darkness. So I'm just using that under my eyes, around my mouth with a stippling brush. I'm now jamming to Shorty Like Mine by Bow Wow. Back in the day, had to cut out the audio because the way these copyright rules is set up. Okay, so now for the star of the show, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I always dot my foundation all over my face simply because I feel like that just helps me spread it out around my face so I can then blend it out without wasting product. That's just me. And because this foundation is thick, like she is thick, I am using a stiffer blending brush to help me blend that out. So this one is by Morphe. It's called the M439. It's about $14 on Morphe's site, and they also have it in the Ulta store where they like carry the Morphe stuff as well. And I'm just using that to really buff out the foundation. And then in smaller areas like the nooks and crannies and around my brows, I'm using a smaller brush. This is by Zoeva, and it came in the rose gold brush set, I believe. And I'm just blending around my brows with this way I don't mess them up, but I'm not like missing and blending that area. So this is what my face looks like right now with the foundation. Now I'm going to highlight using concealer. I'm using the MAC ProLongwear concealer in the shade NC45. It has like that nice yellow tone to it, which I love. And when you pick a concealer to highlight with, you want to pick something that's about 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. You could maybe try 3, but 2 is like a nice safe spot to reside in. I placed it with a flat concealer brush, and now I'm buffing it out with a Real Techniques contour brush, and I got this in a holiday brush set at Ulta. Wait, no, not Ulta, Target over the holidays. And I'm just blending this out. This is like a really nice matte full coverage concealer. And then I'm just blending the edges with my foundation brush. Okay, so now to bake. I'm gonna mix the Sacha Buttercup loose setting powder with the Laura Mercier medium powder because I feel like it just adjusts the tone a little bit more for me. And I want to make sure that I bake my smile line area as well, just to prevent any creasing. That is something I tend to see a little bit with this foundation, is a little creasing in the smile line areas. So I'm setting that with the powder just to help avoid that. I prefer more of just like a powder contour these days. It gives me the effect I need and it's not a lot of fuss. I'm using this contour palette from Black Radiance that I use in like literally every video, and I'm applying it with an angled cheek brush to like my cheekbones, the jawline, and my forehead. I'm dusting away the excess setting powder with this like random brush I bought on eBay years ago for like $3. And then now I'm going to clean up my contour line with the same baking powder, and I'm using the damp Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just buffing that line away this way, you know, poof, be gone. Now she will have the strength of the ashiness stripped away. I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the shade NC55. And I know you guys might be like, wait, what foundation? You already got foundation on. Girl, I know. But what had happened was this powder is full coverage. I love the full coverage. And the color and tone just sort of also helps bring everything together for me. At this step now, I'm setting my face with the Morphe setting spray, which I really like, by the way. I don't know why it's not getting as much hype as it deserves. And I just sprayed my face then. This way I could get rid of any of powdery or cakey appearance and just kind of help get those powders melting down. Now for my highlights, I'm using the Sinnamon Matchstick from Fenty Beauty, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones, my nose, the cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead once again. Over the arch of my brows though, to be specific. I'm blending that out with my fingers. And then I'm going to go on top of that with Conceited highlighter by Artist Couture. The key with these highlighters is you need to spray your brush with some Fix Plus first. You gotta wet it to get that nice like wet shine effect. Like this highlighter combo is one of my favorites. I'm just going to throw some mascara on my lower lash line just to get, you know, those lashes popping just a little bit. And then I'm going to apply some blush. And I'm going to use Sienna by Femme. This is a dupe for Raisin Blush from MAC. To line my lips, I'm just using Nightmoth Lipliner from MAC, and I'm taking care to try and define my cupid's bow some. And then I'm just blending that line down a little bit, and then I'm going to apply one of the boys' Mademoiselle lipstick by Fenty Beauty. I really like this shade, y'all. It's poppin'. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit more lip liner just to like meld everything together a little bit more, but that's it. Got me feeling myself and things. Uh-oh, all right. Okay guys, so that's my thoughts on the Huda Beauty foundation along with my flawless face. What did I say this was? My flawless face foundation routine. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. You can catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I am FlyFierceFab on all those platforms. I do have a couple other videos you should check out while you're here, sis. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you never miss another new tutorial or review from me. Thanks for watching, stay snatched, and I'll see you next time.